All right. Around the corner, there's a real steep.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, this thing does not miss a beat.
We're just having fun here. Oh, he's getting a little spicy. Oh, you are just too crazy.
Go.
Whoa! Whoa!
We're on our way to Copenhagen Basin, which is up in Idaho by Bear Lake, just outside of Paris. This is where we'd go off-roading 50 years ago. I love the color of Bear Lake. Ah, so awesome, so beautiful.
So now we're passing through Basin.
Paris, Idaho just reminds me of my youth. It's like one of the last little communities out of the Wild West, just small town. And then right up around the corner here is Copenhagen Basin. Okay, I think this is the turnoff. Let's check it out. Haven't been here for a few years. There's wild huckleberries up here. Are they huckleberries? Some sort of berry, I can't remember.
These berries, or were they nuts?
I think they may have been dingle.
Got them. So what are we airing down to?
22, a little bit softer because I think it's a lot of hard rocks like this.
And you got to go up this trail first.
Right up around the corner, there's a real steep.
Sweet.
Because I want to
What's a, by the way? You know, when you get to the,
it's like,
yeah. Oh, it's
like that.
okay. I'm ready. You ready? Let's see how you do. Nice, looking good. Obviously, you don't need a spot for this. It's just kind of cool to see. All right, my turn. Okay, I'm coming. Full speed, full send, right?
Yeah, do Ivo speed. Wide open throttle.
Ivo speed. Ivo speed on the freaking Cybertruck going up that hill. Oh, you guys got to see that episode. That episode is right here.
Do it.
Two hours later.
Oh, this thing does not miss a beat. Not a freaking beat, like it's nothing. That would have just roasted my freaking Frontier.
All right, on to the next obstacle.
Okay, so we're heading down this area to head to the next area. How do you like that for narration? We're leaving this spot to go to another spot.
I saw that going differently in my mind.
Cool.
So there's a little spot up here, and it's kind of shaded like this with the light coming in and out. We'll get a cool shot of the Raptor in slow motion, showing the suspension in action, which is always fun to see.
If there's anyone that watches our channel that really wants us to try an off-road location that they love or that's extremely challenging, tell us in the comments, because we want to go there. We want to have a big long list of awesome places to go, so comment down below.
And I think we live in the absolute best state to do it. I have a lot of friends that live in Texas that talk about there's a lot of land in Texas, but it's all private. You can't get on any of it. And I know a lot of the land here in Utah is BLM land, but at least most of it is still accessible, and they want to keep shrinking the areas that we can off-road on, which kind of sucks, but at least there's a lot of big voices like Matt with Matt's Off-Road Recovery that's a big advocate for keeping trails open. We got to start baby Ashton somewhere, so we're going to start him on little teeny stuff like this.
Should I straddle it?
Oh, you're good.
I'm usually the one walking backwards, almost falling. Now it's him. Now I'm going to do a little straddle.
Oh, he's getting a little spicy. Oh, you are just too crazy.
All right.
We know that this is not hard off-roading, okay?
I know.
We're just having fun here. little rock crawler's gonna go, over a hill.
You think that's hard? We're on this part of the trail where there's a ton of rocks, and we want to show the articulation because that's so much fun to see. So we're strapping up the first Raptor R so it can take its path down this trail. You won't be able to go too fast because it's so freaking bumpy, but we'll do it in his truck and then compare it to the Gen 3. See who does it better. Who is it?
It's me.
He knows everything about automotive. I know everything about film. And so we rely on each other. And not that I would classify YouTube as film per se, but it's fun. And that's what YouTube's all about, doing fun stuff and learning. So that's why we've loved doing this YouTube channel so far.
My big thing with watching off-road stuff is I like to see what's going on up underneath. I like to see the suspension in action, thing that we don't get a lot to see. So that's what we're gonna focus on today.
Go in 3, 2, 1, go.
This next shot is going to be kind of cool. As long as Ash and I have been filming, I've always like, get some cool slow motion stuff. I can't, don't know.
Yeah, I don't like slow
motion.
motion.
He hates slow motion because you have to go in and push buttons and do things.
Boom, roasted.
So we're going to get a cool slow motion shot. So we're going to put the camera there, and this bumpy road is going to kind of show off the suspension, kind of moving in slow motion. You know, kind of cool.
You got to use your hands and the dance
because then it indicates.
Yeah. First thing, we grab Big Bird. So there are prosumer tripods and then there are professional tripods. Professional tripods, like an O'Connor fluid head, I guess it's more of a fluid head, but are tens of thousands of dollars. And then you have your Manfrotto tripods that are really affordable and can take a freaking beating. This thing has been in sand, dust, and everything, and when we're done with it, we just go, gosh, and look at here, throw it in the back of the truck. And then you have your Walmart tripods that are good for one use only. They're disposable tripods. So we have, this is a Sony FX6, so nothing crazy, just powerful enough and run and gun enough to be decent.
How much would a equivalent zoom lens for this type of camera cost?
Cinema zoom lens?
Yeah.
Oh, you typically don't want to shoot too much on zoom lenses because they're expensive to own, expensive to rent. And so the place they use them a lot is for automotive work, because if you're working with a Russian arm on a crane with a pursuit vehicle, you don't want to be getting in and out and changing lenses because the entire gimbal that's holding the camera on these massive rigs is calibrated, balanced just right. So you don't want to be getting out and be like, let's change to this lens, let's change to that lens. Having a zoom lens on that is super practical. So gosh, I don't know what they cost. They're not cheap. All right, so we're ready to go. We're all set up. I don't know if this is of any interest to you guys, the cinema side of things or the filming side of things. It's really fun for me. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below and be happy to answer them. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
And go.
I want to see that real quick.
Now that you've seen it, you can see that it's really fun to shoot on zoom lenses. It's because you could notice some of the grass down low was out of focus. Things in the far background were out of focus. And what we wanted was really just kind of center screen. It's cool because it creates compression in the image. A lot of stuff that we want to do is movement, but that is extremely difficult. It takes a lot of time, effort, and it takes expensive equipment. But for our purposes, being out here, just the two of us, throwing up a tripod, getting some cool shots, it's fun. So let us know if you guys have any questions about camera stuff. We're happy to answer those things. It's exciting to me, even some of this, you know, little run and gun stuff. So please comment down below if you have questions, if you want to learn more about gear, if you want to see us doing different kinds of shots. We'd love to teach, and we'd love to share what we've learned. And it was fun to take the Raptor R and the Gen 3 out and have a fun time. Like and subscribe, and that is it from us, Sterling's Wild West.